Hello.
Hello.
This is Kevin.
I was just getting a phone call from your phone number talking about the same types of things.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. I don't know who you are. I've never called you.
I was just getting a phone call. Okay, well, someone is prank calling my phone from your number, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what state you're in. What state are you in?
Macon, Georgia.
Okay, I'm in Idaho, but right by Washington. So starting last week, these two guys started calling me from what they said was New Jersey, and they're like, you better get a lawyer for all the harassment. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've never dialed your number before in my life. What are you talking about? And they were cussing me out, and they're like, you need to come down here. I was like, okay, where are you? And they're like, da-da-da, New Jersey. I'm like, New Jersey, motherfucker, what are you talking about? And they wouldn't give me their name, and then they gave me this phone number. So this was like Thursday. So on Thursday, I freaking go to call the phone number, and it's a sheriff's office in California. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just, whatever. Yesterday, so that was Thursday of last week. Yesterday, they called me like 6 more times, literally like 6 times right before you did, and then you called.
Okay.
I have no idea who you people are. I've never dialed these numbers. The only thing I can think is someone stole my number, and I have no idea who. I don't even know. And your phone number, everyone who keeps calling me back, their number is blocked. What? I don't know how y'all got my number. Yeah, your number says unknown on my phone right now. It says unknown. The other guys that call me says blocked call. Yours says unknown. So I don't even know what number you guys are saying I'm calling.
They're talking about making chocolate chip peanut butter cookies out of their rectum.
What? The guys? Do they keep saying Daniel Cunningham?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, that's the name they gave me too. So they gave me a name. There's 2 guys. One guy in the back of me is saying Daniel Cunningham. Then they gave me an address in New Jersey, and then they spit out this number, and I went to go write it down. And like I said, when I went to call it, it was the sheriff's office in L.A.
Okay. I'm
so
not
whoever
sure.
Those 2 guys are, they show up on my phone as a private caller. Yours comes in as unknown. They show up on my phone as a private caller. It's 2 black guys, and they keep saying, you called up here and what's all this racial shit? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't even know who you are. I was like, I've never called anyone in New Jersey. And they called me on Thursday. They called me twice. I talked to them the first time. Second time, I just hung up. Yesterday, I hung up on them every single time. Like, I answered the first time because it's been a couple days, so I didn't know if it was the same people. And I hung up on them the first 3 times, and then you called, and I heard your voice, and I was right in the middle of maps because I was driving. And so as soon as I heard the chick's voice, I was like, oh, my God, delete. I was like, oh, these fucking people are making me crazy. And I called my girlfriend. I was telling her the whole thing. So somebody must have spliced my number and is making prank calls on my behalf. I have no idea who it is.
I really don't know either. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. And that's why just now my daughter and I just woke up, and I was like, dude, listen to this. This is that lady that keeps pranking. Or I said, these are those people that keep pranking me.
Yes, ma'am. They say...
Yeah, they're pranking me too. I don't know who they are. I don't know how they got my number. I don't know where they're at. I don't know nothing. Like I said, you could Google my number. 208 is an Idaho number. Like, I'm halfway across the fucking country. I have no idea who these guys were. Anytime I tried to get any information, and they kept saying, what's your name? What's your name? And I was thinking, no, I'm not giving out all my... Like, you called me out of nowhere. I don't know you.
Yes, ma'am. I told them all.
So I don't know. At this point, I thought you were them. I'm going to tell them the next time I talk to them that I'm going to my phone provider and I'm going to get them to reveal those numbers. So the phone provider can't. At this point, they are harassing the shit out of me.
I told them off, and then I hung up, and the phone rang again, and then it was your dad. And he was saying that...
When they call you, it shows up as my number, or did they give you my number?
Yes, ma'am.
No, when they call, though, does it show up as my number, or did they give you my number?
No, ma'am. I have no idea.
It shows up on the caller ID?
Yes.
Did you see it? You saw it on the caller ID?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea what your number is. Like I said, you show up on my phone as unknown. So I couldn't call you back if I wanted to. I have no idea what your number is. I don't know anybody in Macon, Georgia. I haven't even been that way in 20-something years. And I have not dialed anyone on the East Coast in probably 10 years.
They don't speak back, but they just keep... Whoever it is was a man. He didn't speak back to me, but he just kept saying the same thing about the cookies.
Daniel. Well, see, and they keep telling me that I called. They said, you better get a lawyer. You've been harassing us for 2 weeks. And I was like, what? I'm right in the middle of moving. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know who this is. And that's all they kept saying to me is, you've been harassing us, and we're done with it, and we're coming out there to kick your ass. And I was like, do you even know where I am?
No, ma'am.
So, no, that's what I said to them. So they said the same thing to me. They keep saying, we're coming over there, punch you in the face right now. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I don't know who they are. And when they call me, it's blocked. And just like now, when you called me, it's blocked. I don't know how they got my number. I don't know how my number got dragged into this, but it's insane. They are harassing, and it's the same two guys every time. They are harassing the shit out of me.
Every weekend.
And I have no idea why. I don't know. Mine just started Thursday. They started Thursday. I didn't hear from them again. And what's today? Wednesday. I didn't hear from them again until Tuesday.
Probably about 3 weeks ago.
See, and mine just started on Thursday of last week. I didn't hear from them all weekend, and then they called me 5 times yesterday while I was driving.
Every weekend this happens.
It's so weird. It's not me. I don't know. I got nothing. I have no idea how my number got dragged into this. I don't even know anybody in that. Not in Georgia, not in Jersey, not anywhere. I have no idea.
This started happening probably about 3 weeks ago.
I have nothing significant in my life. My life happened 3 weeks ago. I have no idea.
I'm thinking it might even be a recording.
No, and they kept saying, oh, no, because they spoke back to me. No, well, the guy in the background that kept saying Daniel Cunningham, he's the one that gave me the phone number. I didn't realize there was 2 men at first because the Daniel Cunningham recording, but the guy that I was speaking to was an actual person because he spoke, when I was he said, you better get a lawyer. And I said, well, I am a lawyer. And he was like, you are? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you don't even know who I am. And he was like, who is this, Elizabeth? And I was like, no. I was like, dude, you got the wrong number, man. Leave me alone. And he just kept calling back over and over, and I just stopped. When I stopped engaging, he stopped calling. When I stopped answering, he just stopped calling completely.
Okay.
And then yesterday, it came in, so yours comes in unknown. Theirs comes in private or blocked or something. Yours came in different. That's why I answered yours, because I was like, oh, this is a different number. Let me see who this is. And I was right in the middle of maps. So it was like, oh, turn left on blah, blah, blah. So, of course, when the call came in, it screwed up my map. I was like, holy shit. So I answered. I heard a voice, and I just hung up because I had to go back to my map. And so just now when you called, I told my daughter, I said, listen to this. I said, these are those people that keep calling me. And then now it's you, which is you're not the guys. The guys are totally different people.
Okay. I don't know how they're doing or what's going on, but they say the same thing about the chocolate chip peanut butter every time they call. It's only on the weekend.
Oh, weird. See, that's not what they're saying to me. To me, they keep saying that I called them up and left all these racial slurs on their phone. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And I was like, I know I didn't, so don't worry. I'm not worried about it. And he was like, you better get yourself an attorney. And I was like, I am an attorney. And he was like, yeah, you better get yourself one. I was like, well, I don't have to worry about that because I am. And he just kept cussing me out. But then he kept saying, okay, then what's your name? What's your name? And I'm like, I'm not giving you my information. I'm like, you called me. So if they keep calling me, I'm going to tell them today, if I hear from them, I'm going to call up because they can unblock a call. Like your phone provider can see a block call. I'm going to tell them today that if they continue to call me, that I'm calling up and having my phone provider. So you're saying that they're calling me from my number, but when they call me, like I said, it's coming up blank, and they're saying that I'm calling them, harassing them. But obviously it's the same 2 guys, so I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm going to call my phone provider and have my phone provider unblock the call and find out who it is and file a report because they are blowing up my phone, constantly.
Yes, ma'am.
I debated changing my number.
What?
Say that again?
Okay.
I just don't know what to tell you, honey. I didn't call you. Like I said, I don't even know anybody in Macon, Georgia. I don't know anybody in the whole state of Georgia.
I'm in the South.
Yeah, I know. I've been to Georgia. I'm just saying I don't know anybody there. I have no reason to call you or prank you, or I don't know who these 2 guys are. I've never met them before. I don't recognize their voices. I have no clue who they are.
Okay.
And I don't even know where they're calling from because it's blocked when they call me. And they don't say nothing about the cookies. To me, they keep talking about me harassing them. They keep saying, why you keep harassing us? They're like, you better get a lawyer with all these messages that you left. And I was like, what messages? I was like, I didn't leave any messages. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes.
That's what they keep saying to me. They didn't say nothing about the cookies, which is gross, but.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know. I don't know what you can do from your end, but like I said, when I talk to them, the next time they call me, all I'm going to tell them is that I'm going to call Verizon and have the number unlocked and file a police report against them. And clearly, I kept saying, I was like, do you guys got something where you just call up women and harass them, or what's your deal? And he was like, get your ass down here so we can punch you in the face. And I was like, how about I send my boyfriend? I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I was like, no.
You know.
So, I do apologize, but I have nothing to do with it, and it sounds like whoever it is doing the same thing to both of us, just creepily different.
Yes.
So I don't know. Like I said, if I hear from them today, I'll tell you. When I saw you called yesterday, like I said, your number came up different. It's still blocked, but it came up different. That's the only reason I even answered. With them, I didn't even answer yesterday. I just kept saying block, block, block.
Okay.
Then yours came up unknown, and I was like, well, I thought maybe it was some, like someone calling or something. And then when you said hello, who is this? I was like, oh fuck, these are the same people. I just thought you were the same people, and I was like, dude, no, because they called me, and the first thing they said is, who is this? And I said, well, who is this? And they were like, you better tell me your name right now. And I was like, no, I'm not telling. I was like, no.
No, ma'am.
And when they kept saying, they kept telling me, you keep calling up here and harassing. And I said, what number did I supposedly call and leave these messages on? And like I said, when they gave me the number, it was to the sheriff's office in freaking some city in L.A.
What?
Yeah, the number they gave me, they said, you're calling up and leaving messages on our phone number in New Jersey. And I said, okay, what number am I supposedly, which I know I'm not, I said, what number am I supposedly calling? So they give it to me. And I hang up and call the number, and it's the sheriff's office in California.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I'm like, I'm not in California. I'm not in New Jersey. I'm not in Georgia. I'm in freaking Washington State. Well, I'm in Idaho, but right next to Washington State.
Okay.
So I have no idea. I'm like, that's what I told these guys when they said, come down here so we can punch you in the face. I said, all right, give me your address. Because at this point, I was getting ready to call the cops, And when he gave me the address, he was like, blah, 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 48 Main Street, da-da-da, New Jersey. I was like, New Jersey? That's halfway across the country. What are you talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know, honey. I got nothing. I don't know if you want to try to call the cops. I don't know. Like I said, if they call me again, I'm just going to tell them I'm going to contact my service provider and get their phone number. I don't know if my number got stolen, spliced. I don't know, but this all just started happening to me last Thursday.
Right.
And it's the same two guys, and they say the same thing to me. It's not about the cookie, but it's about I better get a lawyer, and they're going to come kick my ass. And I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, that's what they tell me. They don't say nothing about the cookies. That's the first time I ever heard about that. To me, they keep saying they're going to come punch me in the face, and I better get a lawyer because they're suing me for harassment. I'm like, huh? Yep, that's what they say to me.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know, honey. Like I said, it's not me. I don't know why my number's showing up. Someone had to have done something to clone my number or something. When they call me, they keep saying I'm calling them, and now you're saying I'm calling you, and I'm not calling anybody. I didn't call nobody. And they kept saying that, you called us. You've been leaving messages, and I'm like, messages about what? And they were like, you know. I'm like, no, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help, but I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. This is Dee.
I'm sorry. It's really weird. I was just telling my friend about it last night, and then I said, and I actually told her because I heard your voice, but like I said, I was in the middle of listening to my maps, and I was telling my friend, I was like, these people are getting on my nerves. I was trying to freaking follow my maps, and they kept calling, and I was telling her, and then when I answered, there was a lady on the phone, and I was like, but I just hung up. I was like, I needed to listen to my maps, and I didn't have time to deal with her. So I just thought you were part of them. I just thought you were just another one of them.
Okay. No, ma'am.
No, you're not, clearly, because you seem just as confused as me.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I had more answers for you, but I just don't.
Okay.
So, good luck with it. I don't know. Like I said, if they continue to harass me as soon as I get where I'm going, which will be tomorrow, I'm going to call Verizon and tell them what's going on and see if they can get because they can get the private calls. They can get the numbers unblocked. I'm going to ask them to get the numbers unblocked for me so I can file a police report.
Okay. I hope everything works out for y'all.
Yeah, no, you too. I'm really sorry. That cookie thing is really gross. That's disgusting. So yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I had more answers. Whoever these people are, they really have a lot of time on their hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm sorry. Good luck.
Okay. I have
all right, bye-bye.
my boyfriend's calling. I need to let y'all go so I can answer the call, but I hope everything works out for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
What the fuck?